If I were to ask you what the best looking Game Boy Advance game was, what would you say? There are lots of games that would probably come to mind. Zelda the Minish Cap, Golden Sun, Astro Boy. There are many great looking games on the handheld system, but one of the most stunning is a lesser known beat 'em up from Nap's team called Gekido Advance, Kintaro's Revenge. The visuals in this game speak for themselves. The game is like magic. It's as if putting the cartridge in the Game Boy Advance transforms the handheld into a miniature Neo Geo. The game boasts massive sprites with huge amounts of colour, detail and animation. There are few games on the handheld that even come close to delivering the same visual quality as Kikido Advance does. The engine holds up, even when there are several enemies on the screen at once. The attacks of your character are extremely well animated, from your basic combo up to your powerful special moves. Another really appealing element of the game is the quality of the background elements, which have all been created with a lot of love and care. There was clearly a tremendous amount of effort put into the visuals, which is all the more impressive given the game's handheld nature. The game plays quite well, incorporating lots of different combo and juggle mechanics into its gameplay. It's not particularly deep, even by beat-em-up standards, but it is fast and fluid. Your character is very mobile and can run around the screen, launching into long-range flying kicks with ease. The best thing is that the attacks all feel like they have weight to them. Doing combos on enemies feels great, and it is easy to position yourself properly to land them. Unfortunately, there are some significant flaws. A major one that becomes more and more obvious as you play is the extremely limited selection of music tracks on offer. At first they're fine, being decently catchy and suiting the mood well. Get an hour or two into the game though, and the opening riff to the battle theme begins to sound like nails on a chalkboard. The size of the sprites on the small screen also become a problem. Taking damage becomes almost inevitable. The ambition of this game also gets the better of it when it comes to the stage design. This is not a beat 'em up where you just move right. Stages are large and require you to move in all directions, looking for items and objectives to continue. This is a cool idea on paper, but in practice becomes extremely tedious. The best part of the game, by far, is the actual combat. Anything that keeps you out of it feels like a waste. Some of the levels can also be confusing to navigate around, and it can become easy to get stuck going in circles. Strangely enough, there was actually a recent port of this game to modern consoles. There was a somewhat baffling amount of work evidently put into this version, with a variety of options and a broader widescreen view. Then again, it's hard to justify purchasing this updated version when something like Streets of Rage 4 is available for just a little bit more. As a beat 'em up, Gekido Advance is just okay. There are some neat ideas, but the execution doesn't quite hit the mark. As a graphical showpiece for the Game Boy Advance though, it is top tier.